Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Seiler Wealth Management video blog. Today is Tuesday, February 2nd, and we've had a pretty good week in the markets over the last week. And in fact, since the lows, since that really climactic low, and we talked about it, I said there was a lot of fear out there, and that typically is a sign that a change of trend, short term, could occur. It did. Since the low, the markets have rallied about 5-6% off those lows. Last week, I mentioned to you that we really needed to see one more whoosh downward. I thought it may be yesterday, and it tried to happen yesterday, but then we had stocks rally back up, and there's a lot going on. If you had Google, which is now called Alphabet, I will never call it Alphabet. Google reported earnings that just absolutely knocked the cover off the ball. Stocks trading a big pre-market. So when you look at the, remember we talked a few weeks ago of the FANG stocks, F-A-N-G, stands for Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. Well, 2 out of the 4 had really just absolutely incredible quarterly earnings. And Facebook last week reported that stock traded up significantly right out of the gate and is still hanging in there. In fact, it added some to it yesterday. Looking for a pullback on that to enter. And we already own Facebook, for a lot of clients have to disclose, and we own it around $80. So stock's trading at $115 or so right now, so that's pretty strong. Now, Google, it's going to be trading up $30, $40 right out of the gate. So look, those stocks have been doing great. Interesting, we had a changing of the guard. The most valuable company in the stock market until yesterday has been Apple. Apple has been the number one by value, okay? That doesn't mean stock price. What market capitalization means is you take the number of shares outstanding and multiply it by the price of the share. That's called market capitalization. That gives you the size of the company. So if you have 1,000 shares outstanding of a $10 stock, you have a $10,000 market capitalization. If you have 100 shares outstanding of a $100 stock, it's the same value, $10,000. Okay, so that's how it works. So we also had a change in the guard, down a little bit, but still, nonetheless, a changing of the guard. Facebook took over ExxonMobil as the 4th largest company in the world. So think of what's going on here. Think about, I hate to use the term new economy, but think about what's going on social media-wise, where you have right now, and it's gonna jockey back and forth. If Apple has a good day, they may jump back on top. But for the most part, think about it. You got Google number 1, Facebook number 4. Neither one of them really produce anything. They're services. So that just kind of tells you what our economy is going towards, and we used to be an industrial type economy. This morning, we may get a little bit of that whoosh downward because I'm seeing stock market futures on the Dow down about 190, 180 points. And, a lot has to do with maybe what went on in the election. Okay, you had the Iowa caucus last night, and there was some surprises there. I mean, one surprise was that Bernie Sanders came in that close to Hillary Clinton. So, in my opinion, they shouldn't let college kids vote. But that's my thing, all right? You want to vote for Bernie, vote for Bernie. Then you're going to figure out what happens after that. I'm sorry, I don't want to get political. Then, of course, Donald Trump did not win Iowa. Ted Cruz did. Marco Rubio had a pretty good showing. So uncertainty is not good for the stock market. That's number one. You had the price of oil, which had been on a little bit of a rally in the last few weeks, pulling back a little bit, which is very understandable. You can't go straight up. Right now in the markets, we're looking at the S&P 500, 1920. Seems to be decent support. And we're about 1940 now. So a 1920, if it can hold that, we may be okay going forward. But if it violates that, then we'll see that whoosh down where we may get that today. So I kind of want to see that whoosh. When I say whoosh, I want to see just a little swoon down because shake out the rest of the guys who didn't sell yet. And that's what you want. You want fear in the market that will produce bottoms. That's what typically happens. All right. I'm going to draw some names for the cruise, okay? This is a 2-day cruise to the Bahamas. It only have to pay port tax on it, and but it's worth about $220. This cruise for 2 to Freeport. So I got the green bowl, and let's pull it out. The winner is Jan H. Jan H, you are a winner, and I'm going to pull out one more. Let's see here, because I do owe you guys. And the way you get your names in the bowl is you forward my video, or you like my video. If you like it, I give you 1 entry. You forward my video, somebody, I'm giving you 2 entries. Okay, fair enough? All right, let's go. The winner is, I shouldn't even pull this name, but Jim B. Jimmy B is a winner because I'd give him one anyway. All right, Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Lee Seiler, and you've been watching the Seiler Wealth Management video blog. I am working on doing a podcast, which should be launching hopefully in the next month or so. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got my own YouTube channel, so check that out. If you need any help with your portfolios, just give us a call. We can do that over the phone, or you can come in. We did move our offices conveniently. There's no elevator, there's no long parking lots, no long hallways. So when you get out of your car and you can walk 40, 50 feet and you're in the office. It's a single floor and it's still in Longwood. So I hope everybody enjoyed today's message. We'll have more in the next day or so. You guys have a great day.